Well, now that Duckman is here, we can move on to Fabletics unbagging, okay? So, guys, speaking of sponsorships, this is something that I do once a month, and obviously with my trip to take care of Dad and all that, that kind of went got a little bit delayed. So here we are. We've got our May shipment of Fabletics goodies. I've already taken them out of the big bag so we can save some time. We're going to open them up. We're going to take a look at them, and I'll comment on them, and then from there we'll go over to warships. I'm going to turn the stream room lights up all the way, and I'm going to do something I don't think I've ever done before. I'm going to turn oh my god, my key lights all the way max. I can't even look straight. I can't even look straight at them. They're that bright. It's like looking into the sun. Oh my god. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the clothes. We're going to, I'll talk through them with you guys, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Chat, you guys, your job is to comment if you like something or not. If there's something that looks silly, tell me what you think, and be honest, because to be quite honest, this is going to go out to YouTube, and when it goes out to YouTube later, of course, YouTube, tell me what you think too. If there's something you want to see me try wearing at some point or whatnot, you know, we'll find a way to make it happen. So I always like to say, of course, these are provided to me from Fabletics so that I can check them out, show them off to you guys and that sort of thing. It's one of the best sponsorships I've ever had as a streamer. I've been doing this with them for going on 3 years now. This is year 3, I think, of the sponsorship, and they've been such a great company to work with. So I don't, with these lights, I do. And I sometimes watch a fellow streamer, Bonzinator. She puts on makeup, and I'm like, I'm taking notes, guys, seriously. Anyway, so these guys are great, and the product is great, so I don't mind supporting them. Ultimately, it's your decision if you want to support them yourself or not, okay? There's the link. You have Eskimo as the first random gold bundle, tempting to get it. Dude, Seabear for 1,000 doubloons? Get the damn ship, come on. All right, this is the one short, the 7-inch one short in Oxblood. Interesting. Okay. So this is my favorite short. It's an interesting color though. It's kind of a weird color. I don't know if I'd look good in it or not. But this is the 7-inch short. This is one of my favorite shorts because it's got 2 zipper pockets, one on either side. So here's the left, nice deep cavernous pocket, and then on the right side, another nice deep cavernous pocket, and then inside of there is their famous cell phone pocket. Yeah, $4 US to get a tier, what is it, tier 8 Eskimo premium? Anyway, cell phone pockets are great. It holds them nicely and securely. Actually, what I did most recently when I was flying to see my dad, I put my ID in this pocket at the airport because it's obviously much more secure than just leaving it loose in the big pocket. It just helps prevent it from falling out, and I always know where it is. So that comes in very handy. It's got a nice elastic stretch to it, and then it's got these fun little ties on there. And on the back is a towel loop, or you can hook on a carabiner or something. So these are great. These are my go-to shorts anytime I go travel or anything like that. Absolutely love them. So that's good. The color is not so great, in my opinion. But otherwise, happy to have those. Always happy to have those. Okay, moving on to the next one. We've got the Effortless Tee in black. So this is a t-shirt. Now, I always tell people if you're looking, yeah, it is kind of weird. And hopefully, I think the color reproduction is pretty good now because I put the lights up on the maximum brightness. But I always tell people t-shirts are nice from Fabletics, but you don't typically want to start with a t-shirt. If you're going to start someplace with Fabletics, I would honestly start with the one short. This is black. It might look charcoal because it's you know, it's reflecting a little bit off of the lights, but this is definitely black. It's a thicker black too. I don't think I've ever had one of these kinds of shirts. This is the Effortless Tee. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one of their Effortless Tees before. but it's definitely a thicker material. To be honest, this would be good for flying. This would be good for going to a hospital, any like a movie theater, anything where you get there and then it gets cold because air conditioning. This would be nice because it's a thicker shirt. Cotton or synthetic? Let's see. This is 74% cotton and 26% Sorona polyester. All right then. Moving on along. What do we got next one? We've got a jacket. This is the One Jacket in the same color as those shorts. In the same color as those shorts. Now, the One Jacket is awesome. I love this. It fits me better than most other jackets, but it's the same color as the shorts. Okay. It's a thinner jacket. What I like about it, though, now, I am 5 foot. I'm 5'9" for height, but I have short arms. But what I love about this jacket is take a look. Take a look. You can see it already. Most jackets, my arms are too short for the jacket. But I'll put this on real quick here. Here's some ASMR. I zip it up. But it fits me perfectly, like a glove. So that's one of the things that I love about it. What about the thicker one? What do you mean the thicker one, Duckman? Anyways, so it's got a pocket on the right side. And of course, there's a cell phone pocket inside, which I love. Okay. Got a pocket on the left as well. And I'm so glad. I love zipper pockets. I don't think it's got a pocket inside. No, there's no pocket on the inside. And it is pretty darn stretchy as well. So pretty happy with this jacket. It's just a question of color. But the jacket itself is great. Moving on. What do we have next? This is the 24/7 tee in Brutalist Khaki. I get so many Brutalist Khaki shirts. As a matter of fact, I gave my dad, when I came down to see him, I gave my dad one of my shirts. Right, exactly right, Duckman. I think it's not good with my skin color. Now that's not it's not a racism thing. It just doesn't look good, I think, on me. But it might be good looking on others. I don't know. So this is Brutalist Khaki. I got this for my my dad. I got a jacket. Some of you guys may recall a few months ago in this color, and it was too big for me. So I brought it down to my dad. He loves it. He's in Arizona. This is a great Arizona color, right? You're out in the desert and stuff like that. This is a nice thinner t-shirt. It's very stretchy material. These shirts I like to wear. It's 57% cotton, 38% modal, 5% spandex. Interesting. These I like to wear like a lounging around the house shirt or even sleeping in. They're very comfortable. But like I said, generally speaking, yes, it makes it hard for the predators to find you, right? You blend in so well in Arizona in the desert. Generally speaking, like I said, t-shirts are nice. But I'd say if you're gonna start in their catalog, start sampling with their pants, especially the shorts. The one short, like I told you, is great. And then look at their pants and maybe their hoodies. Their hoodies are great. Speaking of which, I have a hoodie. How's that for a segue? All right, this is the year-round Terry full zip hoodie in classic gray heather. The year-round Terry full zip hoodie, classic gray heather. All right. So I'll show you guys here. It's a gray hoodie. Now this one doesn't have the interior that I like. Some of them have like a fleece. Oh my God, there's a lot of things flying around right now. The interior on this isn't as nice as what I like. I like the ones that have like a fleece interior better. But these are still very comfortable. Let's go ahead and put it on so you can see like how it fits on me. Again, see what I'm talking about with the sleeve link? This sleeve is, if I were to pull it straight, Okay. I've got, you know, shorter arms. So it's almost too long, but because of the cuff, it should be fine. And then we've got on the right side here, we've got a zipper pocket with, again, a cell phone pocket inside. And then on the left side is a zipper pocket as well. So that's very nice. You got your typical elastic on the bottom there. You don't like hoodies, they make you feel guilty. Sometimes hoodies are very nice. I swear by hoodies actually when I'm sleeping because I don't think they do shorts with suspenders, Duckman. We'd have to take a look. I have never seen that from Fabletics. But for me, in a colder climate, you know, we keep the house relatively cooler. So at nighttime, especially, sometimes you wake up and you're kind of cold. I like having a hoodie to wear as like kind of my pajama shirt. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys. This is the pajama shirt that I'm wearing when I sleep. You know, so here's my Fabletics shirt. This is the one that's got the nicer kind of very soft, fleecy feel to it, which is great. And then it's got the hood. And so if I'm cold, I just pop the hood over my head, and it just helps me stay warmer. I keep my hair cut short. Part of that is because you know, I'm getting older, I'm getting more gray, and it looks like less gray when you cut your hair short. Those of you that are older understand where I'm going with that. So for me, I lose a lot of body heat through my head. So having a nice hoodie really helps me with that, you know? All right. What just happened? Oh, Daytona, you're changing the lights to yellow behind me. All right. Okay, just a couple more items to look at, and then we are Gucci. What do you have left? You let it grow long. My dad does the same thing. He always cares about his hair, and he's got like 10 of them. So he's always like trying to part his hair properly, and Dad, what are you so worried about? You know? But whatever. Whatever. Okay, so up next here is shorts. The year-round Terry Sweatshort Classic Gray Heather. These are going to be really nice shorts for lounging around the house. I can tell they're going to be warmer shorts because they're the same material actually of the sweatshirt that I'm still wearing. It's got the zipper pocket in the left, and then over on the right, it's got a zipper pocket as well. Does it have a cell phone pocket inside? Let's find out. Let's find out. That's what it does. This is their trademark thing, guys. They always do cell phone pockets. Okay. And then in the back, they've got a butt pocket over here with a nice little thing up on the top so you can see it. That adds a little bit of visibility to your rear end. Everyone, do what Von Broik does, and please make sure you type something in chat. There is a giveaway going. You have to be a follower of the Twitch channel. So if you're watching on YouTube, Rumble, or Kick, go over to twitch.tv/Lord_Zath. Pause that follow button or click that follow button. It's the heart icon. It's free over on Twitch, of course, and type something in chat. All right, that brings us to our final item. Look at how big this thing is. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I've never seen this before. This is the Convertible Travel Bag Black. My hoodie looks nice. Well, thank you. This is the, I'm getting kind of warm. I'm going to have to take it off soon. It's not a tablecloth. The Convertible Travel Bag in black. First of all, what strikes me the most, what the heck, is it's got a zipper down the front here, and it looks to me like, here, let me get the chair out of here. And I'm going to stand put the chair up and standing, but it's got a spot here so that you can clip on a hanger up here, or if you're doing something, and it's got a full zipper, so you can put like really nice clothes in there, right? And then on the other side, okay. And then it sets, so let me zip this up here. So let's say you were to put something in there, and it's even got like a nice little cover here for it. It's got a hanger so you can hang it up if you need to, a little loop there. And then when you're done with it, it looks to me like what you're going to do, you can wrap this up. You've got a zipper here on the side, and this will actually turn into a bag. What is this sorcery? What is this sorcery, guys? Look at this. You can see where I'm going with this already. Hey, profile. So this whole thing closes. So if you've got like a nice piece of clothing that you want to travel with, but you don't want to deal with having to hang it up or something, this might be really good for that. It's a little bit of a struggle with the zipper here, but that's just because I'm not too used to it. But check it out. Now you've got a full-size bag. So you've got it wrapped with whatever clothes that you're trying to keep nice. And then in the inside of it, would probably want to move both of the zippers like this. And then now I can open it up, and now I've got this big cavernous bag inside. This is really cool. Yeah, it's very clever, Weekend Warrior. And then on the inside, there's a pocket here. There's a little pouch. If you guys can see that. There's a pouch right here. It's hard for you to see because of it's black on black. But trust me, it's there. You can put something inside of this pouch, and that's on each side. Okay, it's on each side. And it's also got a shoulder strap capability. I think that's what was hanging up on the other thing. You've got a pocket on the front here for something like a quick and easy access pocket on either side here. So that's kind of cool. It lacks wheels. Well, that's true. That is, of course, true. Wheels add weight, though. It's got a... here you go, Duckman. It's got one of these little sleeves here. So when you've got your roller bag, you put this... you put the handle for the roller bag through it, and you set this on top of it. And then, boom. Does it fit under your plane seat? That's a great question. I would say probably not. At least not in the full size. If you don't pack this completely full, you can probably squish it enough to go. But then if you've got something in the, if you've got a nice shirt or something in here, that kind of defeats the purpose. But my guess is you could probably try to make it work. But I would, it's got a snap here. I would say that I would probably feel better putting this in the overhead bin and, not having something else or whatever. So basically, when you get to the airport, you roll this in on your checked bag, you drop your checked bag off, you carry this on the plane with maybe a small backpack or something. Am I a salesman for the company? No, profile, I am not. I am sponsored by them. So what that means is that every month they send me clothes and, in this case, an awesome bag, and I show it off. And if people want to buy it, they can. If they don't, then they don't buy it. So there you go. You have to... I have to guy and... Yes, I'm an ambassador. Exactly, Weekend Warrior. I'm the Fabletics Men ambassador. So I'll put that link in chat once again for Fabletics. If you want to go take a look, you can click my link there and support me that way. They basically track the number of people that click it. They don't track purchases. Maybe they do. I don't know. And frankly, I don't care either. But it's been a great relationship with them, and I really do like their clothes. My wardrobe in the past couple of years has been upgraded to the point where my wife is just super jealous of the clothes that I have. I have a nicer, better wardrobe than she does. And she keeps saying, when can I get this stuff? And I'm like, no, you can't, because you aren't sponsored. I'm sponsored. And she's like, well, how can I get sponsored? Okay, well, fine. We'll build you a streaming PC. You'll go on Twitch and gain a following of about 10,000 viewers. And then you'll reach out. And she's like, nope, not doing that. Nice to see the available features. Yeah, I mean, the big thing for me is, that's right, Blue Falcon. The big thing for me is I want to be able to talk with you guys honestly about the clothes. And I've said before, there are some that are just bad that I would not recommend, and there are some that are great. You know, this hoodie, for example, is fine, not the greatest, not the worst out there. It's a hoodie. You know, um, some people, you know, they buy inexpensive clothes from, you know, Walmart or Kohl's or insert name here. To be quite honest, before Fabletics, that's what I did too. I'm doing fine, Glacial. How are you? Um, you know, that was my big thing. But then over time, you know, I've been able to change it thanks to this. So Fabletics knows not to send Zath pink clothes. I can actually request those, Duckman. So every month they send out a Google form and they say, okay, which of these outfits do you want us to send you to try? And I click the ones that I think would look good on me, and we go with it. Sometimes I don't really know what the color is. Part of the problem is I'm colorblind, and part of the problem is they don't specifically state what the color is, and they also don't state what the exact product is. So I just look at it and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I don't know any better one way or another. So when I do these unbaggings, like, they are incredibly unscripted. I have no idea what I'm going to get, you know, and I think that's half the fun, right? Because I get to share that excitement with you guys. So let's take a look at the clothes. We've got our gray hoodie matching our gray shorts. The gray shorts are nice. I like the shorts. And we got that bag that we were just talking about. We got another nice lounging around shirt for me. And what better shirt for Arizona than this, right? I can lounge around in that and blend in with all the houses and work out and sweat in it, and that should be fine. I went on my dad's, he's got an exercise bike, a recumbent. I went on that a few times, but guys, he keeps the house at 83 degrees. I mean, like, you start pedaling and you're sweating. So, shirts like this get soaked pretty quick because I sweat a lot, but it is what it is. And we got our black t-shirt, nice thicker shirt. And then we've got our blood, whatever color, our one shorts, and then our one jacket. I was talking about the clothes that are great. The one short is fantastic. If you'd like a light windbreaker, the one jacket has been awesome. I've taken that to so many different places. Not this specific one, but I've had other colors and patterns that I've done. So that comes into play really well. So I'm very happy with that. No underwear or socks this time. I'm kind of surprised because I don't really use either. The socks are okay. The underwear, I'm not a big fan of their underwear. Many years you live here in Dallas without air conditioning. Just learn to sweat. So Duckman, I consider myself a tropical Asian because my mom came from Singapore. I do wear underwear, Duckman, come on. I just don't wear Fabletics underwear, and I'm not going to prove that to you. So anyways, for me, like, I sweat all the time, and I don't mind the heat. I don't mind being hot and sweaty, and it's perfectly fine. There's nothing, Commando Zath. There's nothing wrong, in my opinion, with doing that. Yeah. And Random Guy Pie, hey, by all means, if you want to get into the streaming space and you need help, feel free to ask, and I'd be happy to support you or anybody else for that matter. It looks easy. Plot twist, it's not. Anyway, once again, guys, thank you for sitting through this little thing. Like I said, it's not a sales pitch, but it's something that I do need to do every month and show off the clothes and the fashions and stuff like that. If you think, I'm going to give you a little bit of a suggestion from my experience working with Fabletics. If you think you like any of these things and you think this might be something that you want to investigate, I would recommend shopping earlier in the month than later, because at the beginning of the month is typically, I believe, when they get all their new clothes or new fashion colors and stuff like that. And if you wait till the end of the month, a lot of times what's left are the off sizes, you know, like the double extra larges and like the smalls, or colors that are a little not so great. So it comes down to, you know, if you like it, look into it. You can buy a pair and see if it's great for you. If it's not, that's okay. They have, I'm not 100% sure about Fabletics return policy, but even if it's like one of those things, I believe right now when you sign up for VIP, they have different deals and stuff like that. Let me see if I can click the link myself and get to it. So their VIP offer is the $19 pants. They used to do shorts, but my guess is they're going to move to shorts in the springtime or in the summertime. So, you know, you can always buy a pair of pants for $19 when you sign up as VIP. VIP is like their it's like a subscription based thing, and so you basically sign up for that, and then you get a discount on clothes. It's kind of like when you buy a membership for Costco. It's the same idea. Then you get access to other stuff and their deals. Just keep in mind that if you're going to do that, try it, buy something, and then turn it off. Pause the subscription so it doesn't keep charging you, and then decide if you like the clothes or not. If you like the clothes, by all means, keep trying it. If you don't, well, okay, that was a bad idea, and yell at me, I guess, if you want. I don't know. But I've been, like I said, I've been very happy with the one short. I've been very happy with the one pant. The only short, the only pants, I don't like those. I hate that they both start with the letter O. I don't know why they do it, but they do. Their one jacket's been great. And like the hoodies, like I said, that have the fleece on the inside are perfect. Ooh, do I have? I think it got put away. I don't know where my wife put it. I wore a pair. I meant to. Oh well. I meant to show you guys. I wore a pair of the sweatpants on the flight. I was like Captain Sweatpants from Big Bang Theory, and they have whatchamacallit, they got pockets inside of it on the legs, so it's like cargo pants. Brilliant. Taro. Whoa. All right, guys. On that note, I think Taro is saying it's time to move on. So again, thank you guys for sticking through this. And it's time to get into our replay.